Quick testimonial for the Holistics Next program. So the issue that I was having was Crohn's disease. Now, I travel the world, I'm always in different countries, and I was flaring up pretty badly with Crohn's. Now, Nick has put me on a very specific diet that's definitely worked for me. He's offered me one-to-one calls, so any type of issues that I was having, I can always just ping him a message or on the call, and it's fantastic. And to break that down a little bit further, an example would be drinking, bone broth. With bone broth, like it works for 90% of the people, but for me, it was giving me horrendous gas. So I pinged him a question about it. Yeah, told me to stop, instant improvements. Now, just to say where I'm at right now. So 3 months ago, I was flaring up pretty badly, incontinence, lots of other shit, pun intended. Now, I actually went out drinking on Friday for the first time and had no issues with the bowels. So I'm very close to being fully recovered. So the difference is absolutely insane. Now, the reason why I chose to work with Nick is that he's been through it himself. And I was reading through his Twitter, and logically what he's saying is making sense. And for me, what I kind of need is more the accountability side of things, because I would tend to go off the rails, maybe party too much. But yeah, so last Friday was the first time I've drank since doing this program. No issues. Really hoping to implement coffee in the next 1 or 2 months. But in terms of symptoms, I no longer have any symptoms. So yeah, and to anyone who's wanting to consider this program, here's the thing, guys, that we have to remind ourselves. Like, we have to get testing done to resolve this. Doctors are not trained to deal with very specific issues. They're trained to deal with a broad range of symptoms, and that's what they'll do. They'll provide medication to give symptomatic relief, but then this medication can cause further issues down the line, or doesn't necessarily resolve the key issues that caused it in the first place. Working with Nick, we've identified why I had a flare up in the first place, and then what we can do next time, and what my body is more prone to. For example, my candida was moderate levels. So I would imagine that I'm probably a little bit susceptible to that. So going forwards, I can then just implement more of a antimicrobial solution to always keep that in bay without having to do constant testing. So definitely, guys, if you actually care about fixing your health and you want to go through like the proper way of doing it and the long-term way of doing it, and not just trying to get a cheap fix, this is definitely the thing to do. And yeah, I highly recommend it.